I am going live on YouTube for the first time with my phone like this. I've done it from my computer before, but I haven't done it from my phone. The reason I'm doing this is because it is not working on Instagram at all. And I don't know if it's going to work here. I don't know if it's an Instagram problem or an internet problem, but I'm going to wait here for just a few minutes. I hate to do it because if you're watching the replay, I know that's super annoying. But I don't want to have to repeat myself 1,200 times. And right now it's just me because everybody's over on Instagram waiting for me to come back. And Instagram is being garbage. Might not be able to work on this today. Hey, some people. Okay. I am currently working on arms for my porch goose, Glinda. I'm making her arms that wrap around her body so she can hold things underneath her little outfits. Like her arms will go under her outfits. That way she can hold things with her hands while she's wearing her cute little outfits. I'm having some major techie issues. I don't know if it's Instagram or my internet, but I think it's my internet because there's a little bit of a lag over here on YouTube. And I don't know how to make my internet better because it says I got all the signal. So I don't really know what else to do. But I measured these wings on Glinda and they were a little small. So I just added a few stitches and now I'm going to chain one and turn my work. If you are new and because I'm on YouTube now instead of Instagram and you have no earthly idea who Glinda is or what I'm talking about, Glinda is my porch goose, and we've been going live on Instagram, one, two, on Wednesdays for Whip Wednesday. And took a minute on Instagram before I realized you have moved over here. I think something's wrong. I posted a story about it, but I don't even know if it's shared that I moved. But anyways, we made a costume for my porch goose Glinda. We made a little pumpkin costume because it was 4 weeks ago when I started. And now she's not even gonna wear her pumpkin costume because I'm gonna have to jump straight to Christmas. But at least we've got a little bit of a template we can follow. And this is the shirt that she got, and this is her little hood. She looks really cute. And now I'm making her arms. My original thought was to make like this shape, but not lumpy, and then run some wire in the middle. But with this fuzzy yarn, I think I could run wire, just attach it to it without having to do two pieces. So I think maybe we can get away with just doing one piece because it's so thick and run the wire through it. Maybe I'll put the wire around the edge like a border. She has a pumpkin for next year. Yes, I do. That will help. Yeah, I know, Kimber. I didn't even think about that. And I tried to come back in. Christina, I would, but my house is already Christmas and it will look crazy having two holidays. We do technically still have our jack-o'-lanterns on the porch though. So that's good. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, the internet as soon as I went outside, but then I came back inside and I was trying to give it plenty of time and it just was not reconnecting. And it didn't even tell me that it was not connected good. It just made a horrible still freezed shot of my face. Horrible angle, horrible everything. I don't even know how long you guys had to look at that. I don't know what it looks like on your end. I would much rather it just go black. But thanks for following me over here to YouTube. I wish, man, maybe I just need to plug my phone into the internet with a cord. HTMI or whatever. Maybe that would help. But I tell you, if this works with just the one layer for the arms, much quicker. This would be very nice. And if you happen to sell porch goose clothes, if this works, you can add arms to your product line because this is easy. I just crocheted single crochets enough until it fit around her a little bit, and then I'm going to increase in each stitch, each first and last stitch. So every row is going to start and end with an increase, and that's going to like taper it to be trapezoid shape. And it looks like we're only going to need like maybe 4 rows because of how big and chunky this yarn is, and maybe just the one skein of yarn. Wins all around. I don't know what Can you guys see the little purple crowns next to your sorry, yeah, crowns next to your names? Because I can see Christina, you've got a dark purple crown and it says number 3 or hashtag 3. Does that mean you were the third commenter? I don't know what that means. I'm not familiar with YouTube's shenanigans. Okay, one more single crochet and then an increase. I will say this yarn is a little heavy. Good thing Glinda is solid concrete. She's thick. She's strong. Okay, increase, chain 1, turn. Very heavy. Let's go again. If this ends up being too big or something, I'll just remake it because it's really not going to take long at all. But hopefully it works. I will measure it before I attach her wire, and I might just hot glue that puppy on there. That's probably what I'll do, is I'll hot glue it very strategically in the fur. Top commenters. It means we are the for like everybody or just for me right now, like specifically. Oh, I'm glad you can see it too. Cardi Gold, number 1 top commenter in the house. I don't even know what that means. I don't, but good. It sounds number 1 is good. It's for this stream specifically. Okay. I didn't know if it was like some sort of score or rating for people who watch lives. That could be interesting too. Like if you always are the number 1 commenter in most lives that you watch, that could be cool. I will say the commenting font on YouTube is smaller than the one on Instagram, so I'm like struggling a little bit to see what's going on, but it's working. I wonder if Bethany made it over. It's helpful for streams that have thousands of viewers. You can see your top people easier. How many numbers does it go up to? I could see how I couldn't imagine thousands. I could not imagine. I think that would give me butterflies every time. I don't think I've even had like over 100 people in a live before. Probably my master class that I used to do. Probably had a couple hundred people in that one, but I can't imagine thousand. Ugh, that makes my tummy turn just thinking about it. Ava likes to watch. She doesn't have access to it anymore because of the behavior, but she used to like to watch this one kid on YouTube. She doesn't have YouTube. I took it from her a long time ago when she was like 5 or less. And so she watches this one kid's channel on our TV so we can all see and hear it together. And it's a kid talking about Minecraft. And he's just talking to himself about what he's doing on Minecraft, which is exactly what I'm doing. I understand that. But crochet is cool. I don't know. She loves it though. And I can't let her watch it right now because she doesn't have her iPad right now. And if she watches the guy playing on Minecraft, all she's going to do is beg me to watch Minecraft. I mean, play with Minecraft stuff for the next every day, always. So we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, 2 more spots. As I was cleaning out my craft room today, I decided I'm getting rid of stuff. I'm getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve me because I am overwhelmed. Well, I'm overloaded physically with hobbies and craft supplies, and it's time to just if it doesn't serve me, it's got to go. I think the crowns only go up to 3, but not sure. Okay. Um But I found some crochet hooks that I got just for photo props because they are, on brand colors for me. I don't know where I put them, but the rest of them that aren't on brand colors, I'm putting in my Airbnb. And I think I'm gonna leave some yarn over there, and I'm gonna print out one of my most popular patterns that should be like a overnight activity, like if they're just staying. I think I'm gonna do the Claire bun beanie and leave all that over there for any guests that wanna give their give their try at crocheting because I got enough stuff to share for sure. I think that could be really fun. Maybe I can do something different, like a granny square, like something super basic. I don't know, but I'm gonna put some yarn over there, and all of it will coordinate with the decor, right? It will be the vibe. I am making arms for my porch goose, Glinda. Shannon. She has a pumpkin costume, and now these are gonna be the arms that go through her sleeves and around her back, like around her back and through both sleeves. And they're gonna be like to hold things that go coordinate with her outfit. So her pumpkin outfit, it could hold like a trick or treat bag. It's fuzzy. Oh Lord, it's getting all over me. Or another pumpkin or something like that. Also, if anybody is making things along with me, which I don't know if you could because of how chaotic it is. This is why it takes me forever to release patterns because I have to polish them and make them understandable because in my brain it's not understandable. It's a chaotic mess. Um, but you if you did make your porch goose a pumpkin costume, you could use puff paint to make it a jack-o'-lantern costume. Super easy. I'm also loving using the chunky yarn, so it's much faster. It would take me a very long time to make her a costume with regular worsted weight yarn, and I don't know if it's worth the trouble for what it is. Also, it's gonna be in the elements, so it might get really gross. I've had some sewn ones that we bought, like, from Etsy, and they've gotten really gross, but also I've not done a very good job at switching them out, so that's probably on me. Cute, thank you. It's gonna be fun. I'm really liking this faux fur. It looks luscious and beautiful and very, like, goosey. Don't you think this is goosey? This is row 4. Let's put this through the shirt and see if that's enough or if we should do one more row. Almost to the end. I just remembered I have laundry that needs to go in the dryer. I hope it doesn't get stinky. Ending with an increase. Then I'm just gonna pop in a little stitch marker so I don't lose my spot. And then grab Glenda's shirt. This is the front, this is the back. So in like this. Look how cute! And then this one will go through this armhole. Oh, I love it when things kind of the vision's coming through. Okay, might be too short. It's so cute. Okay, so my it doesn't have to be that much. Cute idea for crochet in the Airbnb. Thanks, Kim. Kimber. Is your name Kim? Did we already have this discussion? My last Airbnb guest's name was Kim. She's from Chicago and she's moving to a different state. And I don't want to share her private information, but that's why she was here in between moving. Okay. It's so cute. All right. I think 4 is plenty. I hope it's long enough to reach around so she can like hold things. But size-wise, I think 4 is plenty. So let's go back in here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my wire, but I'm not gonna put it on yet because well, I don't even need to grab it, that doesn't make no sense. Because I don't want to put it on here and then this be too short. So I'll have to try it on Glinda and I will share it on my Instagram stories. Let me measure it for anybody who wants to maybe replicate it. Also, if I shared on my stories that it's too small or too big, don't go by these measurements. But we are about, I got my little, it looks like we're just under 30 inches, almost 30 inches, like really, really close to 30. When you say Kinber, crochet in there, Kin, but I love when you say Kinber. Okay, good. 1, 2, and 3. Those crowns are throwing me for a loop. All right, that was easy. That took like 15 minutes. I love a good quick project. And I wanna make slippers out of this for my little cold feets. Okay, love this yarn. I haven't used faux fur in a while. Apparently, I need to start again. Okay, that's all for today. Quick and easy. I love it. I will go oh my gosh, look, like snow for all these little Christmas trees. You can make a little snow for like a Christmas village. That's fun. Okay, I'm gonna go try this on Glinda and see how it fits, and then I'm gonna clean the rest of my craft room. But I will see you guys next week. I don't know if we should do it here on YouTube again or if we should try Instagram again. I'll put a poll in my Instagram stories and you let me know if you would rather it be on YouTube or Instagram, and I will figure it out from there. But next week, we are just going to work on random projects, probably Christmas projects. Maybe my quilt, but I doubt it. I don't think I'll be able to do my quilt yet because I got so much stuff going on and it's all up in my way. So we'll probably be working on a random Christmas project. I'm currently repainting my nutcracker that I bought from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, and I'm working on uh, making art to go in 3 frames in my living room, and then I'm going to be printing off and framing 9 pictures of different scenes in the bathroom in Christmas movies. I'll share that on Instagram. I'll try to make a reel or something. The frames are coming in today. I got to print the pictures off and hang those up, and I got to make probably little greenery things to hang on the backs of my 4 bar stools, and I'm gonna try I have to wrap some big bows around my 2 hanging kitchen lights. I need to hang wreaths over my 2 living room lights. So I've got a lot that we could do together on Wednesdays. So, we'll be doing that. I like YouTube better. I can do picture in picture. Oh, you can't do that on Instagram? That's good to know. I would like that better too. Good to know. All right, friends, I'm gonna post a poll. I gotta write it down so I don't forget. I'm gonna post a poll, IG or YouTube, and then I'm going to test wings on G, and then I'm gonna share in stories. Okay, I won't forget. I'll see you guys next week, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll post on Instagram where it's going to be. So you'll have to check it out there, but we'll figure it out together. Thanks for hanging out and have a great week.